right, yeah. So let's just fight this fucker.
Balance his face up.
So you said this guy is okay. So I'm gonna try to do a disarming attack and try to see if I can knock his weapon out of his hand.
Okay. He's currently holding a small arm.
Really?
That's not going to be very great. 16.
16 hits.
24, but I'm going to do
God.
non-lethal on this thing. So 24 non-lethal on this guy.
Noted.
How kind of you.
And he has to make a strength check to not lose his hand.
I think I forgot to add my D8 for that.
Oh shit, yo!
Middle finger flying away. My hip point.
Haven't some of us.
Another 7 to that damage. He needs to make a strength check versus DC 12. I'm sorry, DC 16.
23.
Okay, he does not drop his weapon.
Yeah. This is a hippo man, and his sidearm is his most beloved asset.
Do not take it personally. We just have work to do.
All right, the French man has gone. Todd.
Fuck it. As a bonus action, because I get bonus actions.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm gonna attack with my other weapon. 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Turn to a bear.
I'm not going to turn into a
bear.
bear. Oh, no. I'm not going to turn into a bear. I'm just going to conjure one.
Okay.
And
Create bears.
It's not a bear. I'm trying to think, what type of animal do I want to conjure? I'm level 12.
Laser raptor.
Purple worm.
Abraham Lincoln.
Wait, no, Henry's already got that.
You know what?
Dear.
These are hippo men, right? I'm gonna conjure an animal using my ability to do that.
Okay.
I do need concentration, but Pass Without Trace is already dropped.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious where you are now.
You've been traced.
Let's see. So I summon Fey spirits that take the form of beasts and appear in unoccupied spaces I can see with a range. So is there an unoccupied space between these two guys?
There is.
Oh, that's so nice. I am going
For a medium or smaller sized creature.
medium or smaller sized creature.
Fish ghost.
Okay, medium or smaller.
Fish ghost. Coast to coast.
Medium beasts. There are not a lot
They're
of
mostly
medium
large.
beasts. You know what's a medium beast? A black bear. Funnily enough.
Really?
Yeah, medium beast unaligned.
Weird.
So yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to conjure a black bear. Because.
This is the wonderful thing.
Yeah, so...
You're conjuring a black bear on a slave ship.
Well, now I don't want to do it anymore. Why don't you save the world, Brevos?
With your tongue.
I already have.
So yeah, I'm gonna roll.
Casual racism, 93 minutes.
I'm gonna conjure a black bear in between the two of them.
Put your D12 in the middle of them. I don't think you need to roll a conjure. I think it just happens.
Oh, it just happens? Cool.
You
Which
just
one's the...
do stuff.
It's actually underneath the lip of the table over that side.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, so that's a bear.
That's a bear.
And the bear acts on your initiative, I believe.
Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group, which has its own turns.
Alright. Roll initiative for the summoned creature. The bear is initiative
19!
Holy shit, that's a fast bear. Speed bear.
This bear's here to fuck shit up.
Bear on meth. I'm here to
Dude, fuck bitches
I'm
and
here to do two things. Bear and
bear.
fuck.
bitches and bears.
Yeah,
Alright.
so there's a bear.
There's a bear up in there.
It's there.
It's their bear.
There, bear.
Okay, Todd, you've created a bear. Brevos, we have problems.
And bears.
First of
It's
all,
a friendly bear.
I sing a beautiful song,
Ah,
and then you get one of these,
He sings
nice.
us a song. He's the piano man.
and then I sing a not so beautiful song, and it's dissonant and whispery.
Oh.
Your mother never loved you.
Oh!
Wow. That is dissonant.
Uncalled for.
But it's this sort of whispery, uncomfortable sound, and I'm looking at this, making eye contact with this GIF.
The one that Jackson is beating the shit out of?
But I am doing a hand motion over here, and I'm actually casting it on this dude
Dude, in the hallway.
at the end of the hallway
Fresh hippo man.
at 3rd level.
It sucks to be you.
Is an 8. I'm assuming that fails to save.
Yeah, so he can have. So that is 10, 16, 20 points of psychic damage at this man at the end of the hallway.
Alright, he takes 20 points, and there's another effect on Carol Whispers.
Yes.
Vulnerable
Fall madly
6
in love.
sacks.
Must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. Doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground.
Oh no.
That's it. It
You
has
have a bad look on your face.
Alright, noted. Jackson Dukes.
Yeah. I'm gonna punch this guy again.
Alright.
Right in the suck.
How
Punch
badly
2
did
to
we fuck
repunch
this
you.
up?
18 will hit. For minimum damage. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
I will eat the attack of opportunity. There's another guy at the end of the hall, right?
Yes, there is.
Alright, I will eat the attack of opportunity.
He's got a small arm. He's gonna punch you with his offhand.
Okay.
5.
No. And then I'm going to move down the other end of the hall and start wailing on that guy.
Alright, somebody place those 2 over there somewhere.
So you just knocked down this guy? What did you do?
No, I
This
softened him
guy
up
to
for
go
you.
here,
I loosened
or
up the
this
jar
guy
and now
to
I'm
go
going
Somewhere on
here.
the squares. The 2 of them are both gonna be on the Hippo Man. There you go.
He's
There
still
you go.
up. I'm just
Yeah,
moving
that
to
works.
another
Right there.
target.
Perfect. They're gonna make out.
And then I get another attack because of
Being high level.
attacks. And
Tootin' attack and tootin'.
and some martial arts as well. That's a miss.
That one's
That'll
butthole.
hit.
Well,
Yep.
your martial arts are in vogue.
For 10 points of damage.
10 points.
I literally punch this guy and just run down the hallway.
Oh, no, I missed. Gotcha. Get the right hook, stupid. Alright. On initiative 1. First off, the man who is terrified smashes some buttons on his console, opens up the security door, and runs into the other room. Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Door's open.
Well,
On the opposite side of the ship, you're. What the fuck? And you also see 3 Hippo Men about to fuck your day up.
You realize that we're going to meet ourselves from the future, right?
no! That is America's ass.
Hippo Man fighting Jackson Dukes drops the musket he was carrying, draws his, what is it, a truncheon? Is that what it's called?
Club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, draws a truncheon, goes in for a donkle donk on your brainy bit.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. Please enjoy the flavors of 12 bludgeoning donkle donk points.
You got it. Ridiculous. Understood.
Alright, then we got 2 dudes who are in the middle of the hallway. They don't get a chance to charge. That's sad for them. One of them is being fucked in the face by Henri. That dude's gonna go down.
That is how he does it.
I was only like hitting with a sword, but hey, you.
Which sword?
Yeah.
He is going to
His meat
drop
cutlet.
his sidearm and draw his longsword. Take it in both hands and swing it down on your dome piece. 22.
Ooh, that is going to be a hit.
Ooh, that hurts.
It's a palpable hit.
I'm going to parry, but I think you finish your thing first.
Do I?
Yes.
Okay. 7 slashing damage.
Okay. So let me just reread this. It's been so long since I played one of these guys. When damaged, I can use my reaction to expend 1 superiority dice by the number I roll, and that's it. Plus my dex mod. So it's 2, so 6. Alright,
Alright.
1 point.
So do 1 point. Not bad.
It's probably a waste.
The other one draws his sidearm at Todd. Rolls a disadvantage because it's a ranged weapon at point blank. Pretty good. 16?
My armor class is 13.
That's really sad for you.
Goddamn.
Take 14 fire damage.
Oh, man.
And the Brigadier General drops the sidearm, uses his action point, draws one of his frag grenades, pulls the pin with his teeth, and holds it in front of you. With a big smile. Top of the initiative order, explosions continue to ring out on this side of the craft. At this point, the entire thing seems to list backwards, tilting you all towards the back end of the craft as you can hear explosions. You actually hear one of the doors blast open somewhere inside of the cavern of the ship. And the top of the good guy initiative is a black bear.
So the black bear is still in the middle of them two boys,
In the middle of
right?
those two lads.
Which is the weaker one?
Oh, I forgot to do something actually. Hang tight. Fuck that die, I guess. That's pretty good.
It's gone forever.
No. Well,
Oh, I went to the Shadow Realm. There it is. Easy to find. Okay, sorry. You were saying a thing and I forget what you said.
so with these two hippo-y boys here,
Yes.
there's I'm assuming one that has more hit points and one that has less.
Yes, indeed. Actually, right now they have the exact same hit points.
Oh, that's cute. Which
Yeah.
is I'm not allowed to ask.
One of
that.
them is offering you a hand job of grenades.
Okay, so my Fey Bear is going to
Eat the grenade.
Yeah, bite his hand off.
I will allow you to go for the grenade if you make an attack roll with disadvantage. If you hit, he will swallow the grenade.
Okay.
I bestow my inspiration point on you to cancel out the disadvantage.
Alright, the bear is going for the gold.
Bear, and that bear rolled a 15, I think plus 3. So that'd be an 18.
Peace, bear, but thanks for the sacrifice.
Oh my god. It
Yeah.
swallows a grenade. And part of this man's hand. These dudes are roll damage.
Yeah, the bite is 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage. So that's a d6 is the square one, because that's what a dice is. So that is 6 plus 2, that's 8 damage.
Okay.
Because all of our villains wanted to be Luke Skywalker today.
I was just thinking, Jabba's palace would have been a lot different scene if there had been a black bear hanging around. He's holding a thermal detonator.
I guess.
My literal incorporeal bear just swallowed a bomb.
It's good for you. Also good for you is Henri. He's a good guy.
Yep.
Bless him and his French initiative pin, which I love.
So, my friend, don't you have bigger things to do than mess with us? You're being attacked from the rear. Maybe you should go figure out what's going on there, and then I will just attack him again.
Stab him right in the face.
So, it's going to be a 22 with my rapier, which will do 5 damage.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot all my other things.
All the
My
pain-
dagger will be a 20.
pain dice.
A 20. So my dagger will do another 7.
Okay.
Plus 4, 5, 11, 15 more for my backstabby, so my sneak attacks.
This dude is still somehow up, but you at this point, you've stabbed him a couple times in the guts, and he's bleeding out and getting
I'm still
tired.
I'm still doing the non-lethal on this guy.
Still fighting with a sword.
Yeah, I know.
He's bleeding a lot.
It doesn't say I have to have rules. It says,
Yep.
I'm just doing non-lethal.
He probably
That
won't
didn't come
die,
out right.
but he's going to have some scars. You've missed the major organs
I'm
because
trying
you're
to
just that
trying to
good.
convince him to surrender. But
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll work.
We shall see. Next up is this new initiative. The red light starts to move back and forth, forwards and backwards. Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good at those.
Oh. That is a 5 because Todd is too high.
13.
14.
9.
5.
Okay, you were each targeted by a different laser beam, and you each receive 9 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
Jeez.
You are also all on fire. At the beginning of each of your turns, you will take 1d4 fire damage.
I'm going to use my reaction to have that. How much was the damage?
9.
No, it's made the saving throw, huh?
15.
Oh, wait. So is this one of those deals where the dex saves half damage, blah, blah, blah?
Yep.
So I failed the save, so I can take half.
Yep.
And it acts like I made the save. So
Does
do
it?
I still get the fire?
I think it just has the damage. I think you still
So
get
either
the-
way, it has the damage. So never mind. I'll just have the damage from my prior thing.
Okie dokie.
I'll just be on fire. Hashtag blaze it.
Oh, and if I succeed...
How much is the fire damage per round?
So I only take half.
1d4.
1d4.
With evasion, I only take half if I fail, right?
You also hear the Brigadier General, who looks down at his empty hand, which is now covered in blood.
Yeah, well, covered in bear, really.
Covered
And
in
he reaches
no
up
hand.
to a device on his shoulder and he says, "Release the security warden!" And a door slams open. And emerging from one side of this cavern,
It's a starfish.
What?
it is a gigantic robot whose breastplate says the word law.
Haven't we fought this guy before? We have fought this guy
This is
before.
the Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
Yeah, he fucked us
hate
up.
him already.
But we were also level 3 at the time.
Yeah, we can fuck him up.
Yeah, let's go fuck him up.
Because we've been doing so well so far.
Yeah, we rule.
Todd, it's your turn. Actually, on your initiative, the grenade goes off. How many hit points does your bear have?
None.
My bear actually has 19 hit points.
Your bear survives the explosion.
Your bear ate a bomb and lived. He's not going to live for long.
He takes 14 indigestion damage.
Okay.
We feed him some Tums.
I mean, realistically, he'll probably die when he's shitting out the shrapnel later.
Yeah, so my bear is at what, like 3?
Something like that,
yeah, we've all eaten
Five,
at Taco Bell
It's
before.
a colon cleanse.
I'm doing a cleanse.
Alright, Todd. Speaking of cleansing.
Yo, man, Todd's. Okay. Let's see here. Which one am I?
You are the wood elf. There you go, that
Okay.
one. Right there.
Oh, okay. I'm going to look at my spell sheet.
Kill a hippo.
What?
Kill a hippo.
I'm gonna use the cantrip poison spray.
Okay.
I'm gonna spray some poison at that guy.
Right in his face. So he makes a
Right
saving throw.
in his face.
It's a constitution, right?
Yes, Constitution saving throw, or you take 1d12 poison damage, but because I'm level 12, it's 3d12 poison damage.
He's got +3. 12.
12, and
That's
that's...
a whiff, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is. It's
Alright, give me that 3d12. Roll that beautiful beam footage.
3d12. Oh, my d12's over here. Hold on. 3d12. So that would be a 9 plus a 10. That's 10 plus 16.
16 poison?
16 poison.
On who?
This little buddy.
Alright.
That little piggy.
Your general coughs up some blood. Activate all sentries!
No!
Two different responses. Yeah!
Revos. There's blood everywhere. What's happened?
I cast a spell.
Okay.
It's a good one.
It's a great one. I cast it on our little robot friend.
Is it my favorite spell?
It is your favorite spell. It's at 6th level.
Okay, it's a big
Shooby-dooby?
Shatter! Yes!
Alright, what's the saving throw on that?
15.
And it's
Somebody
con
opportunities for music.
Yes.
saving throw for the robot. 13.
Does not make it.
Roll damage.
Alright, so that's
That beautiful bean dude.
2.
I've had some beat damage in my life.
You were inflicting some bean damage when I walked in today.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, just roll more than once.
So it's very low, higher than.
6th level, I think, would make it 8d8.
Okay. So that's 10, 15. Uh, 23, 25.
Damn.
And 25 and 8 is 33.
Nice.
Alright, Brevos releases a gigantic shatter. You thought the ship was listening before. You realize now this is almost like an echo. This sounds very familiar. Something you've heard maybe about 12 seconds ago. And a gigantic hole blasts open the elevator on that side, and the elevator cabin, full of people coming to visit their loved ones in prison ships, goes blasting off into space. There's now a gaping hole in the vessel.
Chaotic neutral!
I still want to fight a robot.
Law, on the other hand, seems nonplussed.
How rude. Rude.
He steps up, you like shatter at his face, and like the nameplate cracks. And he looks down, and he grabs a gigantic glaive off of his back with one hand, and a gigantic broadsword off his back with the other hand.
What a motherfucker.
Jackson Dukes, what do you got going on, my friend?
I'm going to do some fun shit. First of all, I'm going to punch this guy in the face. For starters.
Fair.
And hit.
Yep.
And do 7 points of damage. Smack. I'm going to spend a key point to use the disengage action as my bonus action. Now that, if I move through threatened spaces after disengaging, I'm good for everybody.
You're
right?
good for everything.
Alright. And I believe 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
To move through enemies, not friends.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Smack. I hit him with the other half of the attack.
Just go fuck around
Walking
on the
slow
food.
devil.
That is going to be a 14.
Whiff.
Oh, don't forget you have,
Oh, Bardic Inspiration.
Bar Inspiration.
Bardic Perspiration. 14 plus 6 is 20. I do 11 more points of damage to this robot.
Do your fists count as magical?
They do.
Good.
Great.
Grand.
You punch him in the breastplate.
Kong.
Your hand hurts really fucking bad.
No, it doesn't. I'm a monk.
Your hand hurts kind of bad.
It stings a little.
Back in the day of original training.
Yep. Alright. Bottom of the initiative is the Giftman. The one at the end of the hall draws his long rifle and shoots Todd.
What we've all been waiting for.
Todd, 21 on AC.
Oh no, my man. Todd wears leather.
9 points, Todd.
9
Piercing
points.
damage.
Cool. That puts me in a 55.
The Brigadier General drops his weapons and decides to wrestle you.
Me?
Yeah.
He was fighting. He was fighting me though. I did not use that.
Brigadier General is the one not adjacent to you. The one furthest away from me. I'm going
Oh,
furthest to closest.
he drew to shoot her with his rifle instead of fighting me.
No, the dude at the end of the hallway drew.
Oh, the guy. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
I'm starting furthest from me and coming closer.
He's at an
Run around
angle. He
punching
was one dimensional to me. I couldn't see.
Sorry. That is
I turn
okay.
towards him and I just say, bitch.
So the Brigadier General drops all pretense of weapons and goes in for the chokeout. First, the main hand, he comes in with the fist.
Well, he's only got the one hand.
It's a 7. That's not great. The bloody hand, he's going to make a grapple check. He's going to use
He's gonna
athletics.
punch me with his stump?
Yep.
No, he's gonna hug you with his stump.
Yeah. So
Stump
it's a grapple
hugging.
check. You can use acrobatics or athletics to contest.
I'll use my athletics.
He goes athletics. You might beat him. He's got an 11.
I got a 17!
He goes in to grasp you, and you're too wiggly.
Not surprisingly, it's
And his
easy to not
hands-
get wrestled by a one-armed man. Right?
And his hand's covered in
His
blood.
blood is like spurting all over me. You can't get a good grasp.
Yeah, it's basically
Squash,
says, yeah, you're too
squash.
slippery for him. The other one is fighting Henri and David Bowie, and that is a problem. He's going to draw a ton of attacks opportunity. He steps into the empty space between Todd and David Bowie, drawing attacks opportunity. Actually, only one. One attack opportunity from Henri.
You don't need to run from me. Leave those other two alone. That's going to be a 16.
Strikes him.
12.
Still not lethal?
Yes.
Flung the blade cuts him on the
up?
back of the neck, and he just goes tumbling down to the ground.
I feel like the back of the neck is a highly lethal place.
It is.
Hippos.
But in this case, he's a meat monster, so he goes down like a bitch. All right. He was going for the grenades, by the way. It's pretty obvious what he was doing.
Okay.
This guy at the panel.
Oh, did he drop the grenades?
They're still in his belt. He pulled one with the pin, and he's going for his master's grenades. The Brigadier General.
Oh, to like yank him off his belt or
Yeah.
something while he's fighting. I got
Exactly, yeah.
I got you.
Trying to help. At this point, you can hear the sounds of some sort of mechanical device engaging. Like all sorts of grinding metal sounds and stuff like that. Belt-fed maneuvering kind of stuff. And you can see the shadow of what looks like a creature at the end of the hallway where the Hippo Man stands at the end.
Another one of those.
You're not sure yet. It looks smaller than that. Now, at this side, this man keeps bashing buttons. Open the damn door! Send in the sentries! And, Jackson, you're close enough to hear, we need every man on the south entrance! You're at the north side right now.
Weird. Okay.
Well, then just leave.
And at this point...
We should like all run to the south.
Oh,
Oh, man!
and at this point, there is an enormous
Enormous.
crashing sound,
Enormous.
and an elven man wearing some sort of stage clothing that looks very familiar shatters this wall, killing this man instantly.
Ah! Is it David Bowie?
It looks like David Bowie.
David Bowie.
Can I identify him from his huge bulge?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Bulge battle.
At the
Battle of the Bulge?
top of the initiative order, you would hear coming through it, all men at the south entrance! Ah! Yeah. We haven't sprung! Run! Get out of here!
God damn us.
I don't know who they are, but they sound incredibly sexy.
We fuck everything up.
Twice, apparently.
And they are hustling out some type of creature.
All these doors are open?
Oh, he's a
This is
tentacle
sound.
boy.
Sound. You're hearing sound right now.
Cinematic privileges.
Okay.
Yes. This is about being a movie right now. And you can hear some sort of arrangement where they're just busting somebody out of prison on the opposite side.
You know, we were provided a backup plan should something go awry. I believe something's gone awry.
What was our backup plan?
We go to the laboratory and meet him at the laboratory.
Okay.
Or where the laboratory will be, right?
Yes.
Yes.
There's
So-
a bear.
At the laboratory?
No, right here.
Bear
Oh,
science.
fuck!
Right now, 4 hit points worth of bear.
Excuse me, 5.
Alright. And there's still a Hippo Man beside this bear.
Yeah, well, that bear is sick of that Hippo Man shit.
I am too, frankly. Hippo Men are bullshit.
Hippo
Yep.
shit is
Um,
gross.
Yeah,
and
that wouldn't
you
be all
know, he's
I regret
gonna
saying these things.
he's gonna slash at him with his claws. And
With his
make
bear claws. His
like a
delicious.
rah, rah, rah,
With
like
his bare
claws.
hands.
With his bare hand claws.
Yeah, so he's gonna hit him.
Excuse
Bear
me,
ball.
your bare hand claws
He's
says
16
that
and
you-
19.
That'll strike a hippo.
So that's 2d4.
All my life has led me to a moment where a bear fights a hippo.
2d4 plus 2, so that's 3 plus 1 plus 4 is 6. 6. 6 slashing damage, please.
Just 6, really?
Yeah.
Bears are bullshit.
Well,
Really
It's
good
only
at
2d4,
grenades.
so it's
yeah, he's got one bear.
But ew, I don't want to break a nail.
They don't want to hear me, Phil. Alright, Henri, you French bastard.
Oh, the bear's a different initiative than your
Yeah.
own
Yeah.
character.
The bear is the ally pin.
Um, yeah, I guess I'll stand on this fat bastard and I'll attack the other one.
Shank his butthole. Make it so he can poop right.
Good God.
Make it so we can poop more efficiently.
Yeah.
Create a second hole.
Through his belly button.
Time is money. Money is pizza. Pizza is power. Let's go, guys.
All the dices. Ooh, that's a crit. Oh, look at this.
Oh!
I critted both of my attacks.
Paul, he has 4 hit points. How do you want this to go?
It's just a strawberry milkshake on
This
the
is the Brigadier General, by the way.
So I was trying to do the non-lethal thing again,
Like a
because
baby
my
through an
footing got
airplane.
messed up. I accidentally leaned right in and just
You accidentally
slice
got
him.
him.
I just slice him way too harshly
ye
than
olde
what I
days
meant
to
to
the
do it.
chops.
I was like, whoops.
Oh, he slipped it all in his blood.
Speaking of stem to stern.
Yeah. Yeah, you split the Brigadier General open like a watermelon.
All right.
Oh, too many rubber bands.
Oh, that did not go as I intended.
Whoops.
And then I'm going to use my move to go here.
Okay?
And that is me, right?
Yep.
Why do I look like a waterbender?
Because they're the best.
And fuck it, I'm gonna go slightly bloodlusty. I'm gonna action surge.
Cat's out of the bag
And
now.
I'm gonna do the whole fucking attack on this guy.
Just like a murderer, man.
Holy shit, the swords work better if you use the sharp end.
You can only use
Yeah,
a sneak
once
attack
per
once,
turn,
right?
Yeah.
Guys, did you know these things could do that? Holy shit.
And now that's all ball. Oh no, 14?
Nope.
Todd's
Okay.
got a quarterstaff, so he might not.
The other one was 2, so
All right.
whatever.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was surprising to you when you killed this man. It totally threw you off your game.
And I'm also going to throw something on. Oh, yes, you saw what I did to him. You may want to surrender. Maybe they need you down south.
Ooh.
That might work.
Foolish rhino.
Throw an intimidate check out there for me, just for case.
Hippo. Racist. Oh, look alike.
Racist.
I will have you know that intimidation is one of the ones I took expertise on.
Ah! No, it doesn't help.
13.
That's actually
That's
pretty good,
not-
but not good enough.
That's not bad.
These guys are pretty serious, Biz. After you skewer his boss and then rush him, a robot beats the shit out of a kung fu expert.
Yeah. Ripperoni.
The
The
San Francisco
robot,
treat.
the robot casts Thunderous Smite.
Ooh.
It can do that?
It's a palabot. I
It's
remember
a paladin robot,
Yeah.
yeah. And he goes in there, like similar.
Yeah.
The blue one is the broadsword, and the other one's the glaive.
Okay.
The glaive's gonna get there for sure. The broadsword probably not.
Glaiven.
Armor class 17.
Yeah, the glaive's gonna get there.
Okay.
That's it.
What's
So here's the
everybody
weapon
doing on hit
damage.
points?
So let's start with the weapon. The
Yeah.
weapon damage is
Random hit points.
14 slashing,
Okay.
Figured somebody might need some
and
of
the
this
thunderous
in this group.
smite adds 16 thunder damage.
Okay.
Make a strength saving throw. As he uses tripping attack,
Nope.
Oh,
you go down on your ass,
I go down on my keister.
and the law stands over you. You are in violation of the law.
Fuck.
And you can hear the hippo man who was terrified running in the room going, ah! Inspired by David Bowie. Also, you hear more robotic noises as some sort of other robots appear to be activated, including one behind Law.
literally fuck that noise.
I think it's time to be going. What do you think?
And these robots emerge
Time to
behind the GIF. One of
Behind the
them
GIF.
misfires and believes it is in defense of its master when it strikes the GIF in the back of the head with a blast of warm ale.
It pees
Is
on
that
it?
ale?
These robots have ale.
They're beer bombs?
He uses a beer shower on him, which causes this GIF to become poisoned and have his speed. The other one then reacts and sprays beer down the hallway.
Explain?
The entire hallway is now
Explain.
covered in warm beer.
Okay.
It makes it difficult terrain unless you want to risk falling down by rolling an acrobatics check after ending your movement.
Sweet.
Not
Well,
really sweet.
yeah, no.
More like skunked.
Yeah. They fill the hallway with warm beer.
Is it like
Todd.
Is it like something where it's going to continue to fill it with beer, and we're going to have to
I mean,
swim
they have
through this beer?
they're not a cavernous robot. They're fairly small. But they fill part of the hallway with beer, and it does smell overwhelmingly like stale beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really gross.
That's just... I
Beer
can cast
pot.
water walk. I'm not going to.
They stick the kegerators on us.
Are we trying to get out of here, guys?
Yeah.
Let's leave.
Let's
Do we
fuck
need to
right
go?
off.
Do we need to go?
How
south?
do we get out?
No, I say we go out the same way we came in, hop in our getaway ship, and...
We exploded one of the elevators. I exploded one of the elevators.
We don't want to check out
more.
what's going on this way?
We can't get through. We need the passcodes for all of these.
Oh, am I next to one of the downed one downed hippo boy?
Yes, you are next to two of them, actually. One of them's bleeding out and dying, and the other one is unconscious.
Would I be able to, like, search them to see if I can find, like, an access card or, like, a
If you want to
key
use
or
your
a
action to do so, I will
passcode?
allow it. Give me an investigation check as your action.
Is that good? That is a 6 plus 1. Nope. That's a
Alright.
7.
You actually do find something like
Oh,
that.
shit.
It's pinned to his belt. You just can't get his belt off.
Guys!
He brought a quarterstaff to a knife fight with guns.
I'm not into the metal, my dude. Can somebody lend me like a knife?
David Bowie. I love Spelljammer. I love it so much.
It's like on one of those things, and I'm like, yoink.
Come on, keep coming.
Yoink.
Damn it. Trying to cut it with a quarterstaff. It's not working.
That's for you, and you are hasted.
I'm hasty.
No. You
Oh!
Brian is hasted.
Okay. What?
Brian likes haste.
Cool. Oh, this is so pretty.
What does haste do for a monk again?
Gives you an extra action you can use to attack with.
Yes.
It's an action
the
to
tar-
attack with.
The
Yes, I
target's
get
speed
it.
is double. It gains a +2 to AC. It has advantage on dexterity saving throws, and it gains an additional action at the end of its turns.
However, that action can only be used to use one attack. It doesn't let you multi-attack.
Right, got it. That's
David
okay.
Bowie, that's pretty banging. Do you have anything else in the tank?
That is it.
Jackson Dukes. Or as they call him right now, Jackson Dukes!
How
How do you feel about Robot?
I feel like it's time to drop the bomb.
Somebody set him up the bomb?
Yep. So, for starters, I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
That's half my movement.
Half your move.
I will spend a key point to disengage as a bonus action. I will move 30 feet down the hallway back into the bloodbath.
Somebody move his mini, please.
So that is
So you are not, in fact, treating this difficult terrain on the Beer River.
I'm not.
You're choosing to, right? You can have your movement as you move,
Oh, right.
or you can make the acrobatics check.
I'll make the acrobatics check.
Alright, acrobatics check.
Yeah, 25.
You pirouette through the warm beer.
I actually slide. I surf down the hallway.
This is not the first time
Risky
Jackson has done
business
this.
style.
Alright, so I moved and I used a bonus action, right?
Yep, and you kick flip down the hallway.
Okay. Before I actually move down the hallway, I'm going to stand up, punch the guy,
Yep.
then move down the hallway. So I make a punch,
Alright.
a punchy punch, and it's an attack action, so I get a bonus martial arts attack.
Yep.
A
The martial
crit.
arts attack is a bonus.
Right, you're right. Yes, you're right. So I crit on the attack at least,
That's pretty fucking good.
and I do
Magic
damage. 8. And 8.
Nice.
I do 21 points of damage.
Jesus.
I scoot down the hall. I use my haste action to throw the bomb.
Alright.
The bomb does 86 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
Is there a saving throw involved or no?
Yes, there is, and I will read that to you in a moment.
I farted. It's Paul's fault.
God, I love the Bard.
Alright, of note, it's radiant damage, so
Damn,
this
it feels
might
good to
be
be
something
a
that's resistant to. And it's a constitution saving throw.
Con save is an 18.
That will succeed.
I can save you some trouble.
You're just going to take 0 damage.
He's immune to radiant damage.
I had a hunch. Okay.
However, the walls aren't.
True.
He's also got a little turd next to him. I don't know if
Oh.
the turd next to him is immunity.
Does this mean
in
fire?
fact, the little turd is full of highly flammable alcohol.
Beer is not very flammable, but okay.
It's a high-proof beer.
Does it? Can we at least
Everbeer.
block the hallway so we can't get down?
Get down.
That would be such an impressive
Are you
picture.
breaking a chair?
Law
Is that what we're
Sentinel just
No, it's got a plastic brick
surrounded
that
by
keeps it in the
fire.
back. The room is now filling with smoke. The air quality is now foul. Endurance
Nice.
checks, acrobatics checks, and athletics checks are at disadvantage.
Okay.
Also, the hallway's on fire.
Right.
At the start of the initiative, or the bottom of the initiative, hippos go. One hippo is fighting Henri. Henri, he goes in there with the longsword, trying to get your face.
Okay.
That is a 20 total.
I'm going to use. I have a thing called Defensive Duelist, where
Yep.
I can add my proficiency to my bonus, and now that misses. It eats up my reaction.
Alright, your reaction is to block him. Clang! He looks back at the robot that's pissing beer all over the place, like, get them, get them! There's two guys on the ground. One of them is bleeding out. The Brigadier General makes a death saving throw. That is a good strike. The other one's unconscious. He doesn't give a shit. One guy is engulfed by David Bowie, and the 3 clouds of fire catch the hallway on fire. During this time, the fire spreads up the highly flammable liquid. Everybody is going to gain an ongoing effect until they leave the hallway of burning beer, which is, at the start of your turn, you take d6 fire damage.
Oh, we forgot to take our fire damage. Before.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if you didn't take
Shit.
your fire damage, roll a d4 and take that much damage. Only if you were on fire.
I think we all were.
No.
How many
I
turns
think
was
only
that?
you and I were. I think
I think
No,
only
we
these
all
two
were.
actually were.
yeah, only we missed the save that time.
Oh.
Okay.
It was the poison save you all whiffed on. But you don't care because you're poison free.
Right.
and
Space Case!
So do we take the D6 now or next round?
Start of your turn.
Start of our turn. Okay.
Yeah. So the fire engulfs the hallway. The air is now toxic.
This was the mission is turned into crap.
Is that something I can avoid with my immunity to poison?
You specifically, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
However,
fire is not poison.
Right,
no,
but
the
the air
toxic
is
air.
toxic.
The air is now being toxified by the smoke, as per the Spelljammer rules.
Not cool, man.
So is that D6 the toxic air or is it
The
fire?
D6 is the fire,
Okay.
but the air is toxic, which means that death
Okay,
saving throws
okay.
are rolled with disadvantage, and you'll be making a death saving throw at the start of each of your turns. It won't kill you, but you're going to start making the saving throws while you're still alive. Which is
Not
not great.
saves?
Yeah. That's how you get out.
I've lost control of everything. That's
You cannot breathe at this point. You need to flee.
Yeah, let's get out.
So the hallway's on fire. At the same time, the fire catches one of the frag grenades on the Brigadier General's belt.
Wait.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, it's all the way up here too.
Yes.
It spread up the river of beer.
Shit.
Yeah, the Beer River. Which means Brigadier General was next to only Todd. So Todd, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Fucking Todd.
Todd's like, what? Oh shit. That's a 9.
You take full damage,
God damn it.
which is not that bad. 16 fire.
Okay, so that's 37. That's what I meant now.
You'll be alright. Probably. Maybe.
Could be.
At the top of the initiative, there is some hustling sounds over there as these two and their captive flee the board towards Brian.
Do the hustle.
Over here, let's see. The other David Bowie Misty steps the fuck right out of here.
Now there are 2 of them.
And someone off camera summons a bear to guard their escape.
Obviously, it's Henri.
Yes.
Henri, the bear summoning Frenchman.
Speaking of bears, the bear is next action for some reason is still alive. Actually, no, he was in the hallway full of beer. At the start of his turn, he takes d6 fire damage. Your bear explodes in fiery ball of death.
Rip my
He
bear.
takes 5 fire and dies.
You gotta go to Build-A-Bear now.
Yeah. Build a new one.
I mean, like, I could.
Extinguish a bear.
Frankenbear.
Oh, God.
Frankenberry.
Yeah, well, the bear's gone.
Henri.
Are we leaving then?
Let's get out of here.
Time to go!
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack this tool.
This poor hippo man.
He's just trying to do his job.
He has a family to feed.
So, ooh, that's going to be
You were
right,
trying to milk it. Oh,
so
it's
only
terrible.
my dagger hits. The other one was a bag of shit.
Still get the sneak attack on it though.
Yeah, so it's going to be 6, 9, 14, 15, 16, plus 8 is 24. I'm sorry, 24.
Rogues, dude. Alright, you shank this hippo man like right underneath the epaulets and you get him right in the brachial nerve. His arm goes dead and his weapon goes to the floor.
Okay. Because I attacked him, I can use fancy footwork he can't take opportunity attacks against me. So I'm gonna use my
Just
normal
like-
move. So is like this the stairwell back to our.
These are
There's
all
a blown out
staircases.
elevator right here that just got blown out by David Bowie.
So can we book out this one?
You can go down the elevator, yeah.
So I'm gonna move and yell to these folks, let's get out of here, and I'm going to then my normal move and then use my bonus action dash to
Alright.
beat the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
you start mashing the elevator buttons while your feet are still on fire. Robots go on the next initiative. 2 robots are pissing beautiful
Oh, I
golden
forgot
flames.
to take my my fire damage.
Golden showers.
Do I still have that shitty D4
Bosh
fire
loves
damage
it.
on too?
The D6 replaces it.
If you've never gotten a golden shower from a robot, you haven't been living.
Alright, the robot that was next to Law over here explodes into a fireball. The liquor inside of his cabinet explodes, and he causes Law to take not that much damage, probably less than that. 7 fire damage. And the robots at the end of the hall use an attack power called Hot Spray.
Of course they do.
Everyone in the hallway make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I crit.
That's a 10.
Oh.
Todd's having a rough day.
Todd is
Todd
having a rough
has
day.
+3 on dexterity and is still bad at dexterity.
Alright, Todd, you take 5 fire damage and fall prone into the burning pile of melty badness.
Where? Just here?
Where you're at, yep.
Just fall
You
over.
just fall in the burning beer.
Todd
Get-
slips.
Get pissed on by robots.
Takes the hardest Dixie.
And the two of you take 2 fire damage.
I don't.
Oh, you don't.
I do.
You do. 2 fire.
2 fire?
Yep. And Law takes 5 points of fire damage.
Thankfully, I rolled and I maintained concentration on haste, so you can still use action.
Law's
you.
turn
You're not
is
dead in the water.
next. Let's see. As a bonus action, Jackson Dukes make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, my favorite. It's pretty good. It's 14.
That's a whiffer. Law casts Compelled Duel. Fuck. You must make a wisdom saving throw each time you attempt to move into a space more than 30 feet away from him.
Okay.
He then beats the shit out of you.
Well, he's got to move up, doesn't he?
Yeah, you're down the hallway, right? Where you're
Yeah.
at? Yeah, move him down. You get a movement speed of 40.
Marty McFly style. Chicken!
Fuck.
Alright. It's okay. I got
Did
this.
you make that save or no?
16 was my high roll.
No.
He comes in whirling things like fucking General Grievous, and you're just parodying all sorts of crazy shit. And that was robots. Todd, you're on fire, you're prone in a burning beer chasm.
How did your life
I don't
come
see
to
any
this?
problem with
No, this
this.
is exactly what you
This
expected.
is the state of Todd.
You rolled Todd, this is your fault. Really.
I rolled Todd, this is my fault. You are correct. Let me just look at my king. Let me see what I've got.
Well, it sounds like you got a spare one kicking around, so.
Is Compelled Duel
A
a
spare-
concentration spell?
Yep.
Awesome.
Punch him so hard he forgets how to compel a duel.
I took Mace Slayer as a feat, so he gets a disadvantage on that.
Nice.
Have we discovered if this boy is resistant to magic or not?
The guy's prone?
No, the
Law?
big boy. Yeah.
Oh, big man? No, you haven't actually yet.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, Compelled Duel, what's the range on that? Did he have to move before he cast it?
30 feet.
Okay, never mind.
Let me see here.
Bears!
Bears. You know what? I'm gonna conjure another animal. It's a menagerie. Yeah. In an
It's my
unoccupied
leopard.
space that I can see
Yeah,
within
conjure an
my
octopus.
range. So these guys are right next to each other, right?
Yes.
Is there enough room to cast
10,000
a
bees.
large creature right next to
Not
Sorry,
next to
you get
both.
one.
next to both of them? Okay.
It's gonna be medium.
A medium? Alright, let me just
One
see
medium-sized
real quick.
bee.
What's a medium-sized beast?
Be the size of a Saint Bernard.
Well, a mule is a medium-sized beast, but I don't think that would be
You
super
put,
helpful.
you put me on there.
No, you know what I'm gonna put instead? I'm gonna put a panther.
Wow.
It
Yeah.
immediately ignites.
Or exit stage left even.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Beer me, you fool.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna conjure a panther right up next to Duke's.
Alright.
And he rides away on it.
Roll initiative for the panther. The panther's initiative is 18.
Where would
And
the beer? The bear used to go. Bear.
yeah, I think
Beer.
that's And I'm gonna take half my movement to stand up just so I'm not hurt anymore.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
I should do my Pink Panther wisdom.
You have a panther friend next to you.
Oh, good. I need all the help I can get.
I think it's solid enough that you could ride it if you wanted to. It's friends with me.
Bravo, let's take your fire damage.
Riding your menagerie.
Shit.
You just take the d6.
No, I was rolling for concentration.
Oh!
I'm not hasty no more.
You're not hasty if you can't take action.
14. You totally got this.
It's... Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's DC 10.
DC 10.
Or
Oh, okay.
The amount of damage you took divided by 2. So
Okay.
you 1 damage, so DC 10.
Okay.
Roll for it.
You're good. You're good. I was using my spell save as the...
Oh, no. No, that would
measure
be
for it.
terrible. That would work in inverse. No.
Yeah.
You take damage and it's okay.
Okay, cool.
1 point of fiery damage. Hot fiery damage.
I, like, get a slight sunburn.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
And then I am going to... We need an exit strategy.
Running away is one.
Yeah, I have one better. I have
Magic
magic.
Ah,
Dungeon door.
dungeon
Oh
door.
shit.
Pop my hand on you,
I'm standing up.
and I get us the fuck back to the ship.
Oh, you dimension door the time.
Thank you.
Only the 3 of you. I am not there, right? I'm not in range.
Only me
Only
and one
one.
other person.
Meanwhile, I'm going to beat the fuck out of a robot.
Let's see. So Todd is out of the order. Brevos is out of the order. There's still a bear in town.
It's a panther.
Oh, Panther, that's right. Jackson juice.
All right. I still have haste even though you left, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to start by punching a robot in the face. I think that's prudent.
I think we've all been there.
Might be prudent.
Wouldn't be prudent.
Punching a robot.
I punch a robot for 21.
That's going to strike a robot.
I do 6 points of damage to said robot. It makes a concentration check at disadvantage.
That one's a whiff.
Alright. And fuck this robot. I disengage and run away.
Alright, you were out of the fight. You leap out the exploded side of the fucking elevator shaft.
Yes, that's something I would do.
Towards Karok's craft. Removing yourself from the initiative order.
Because I could feather fall, I
Rough
could literally
on
jump
me.
from like the 3rd floor and be fine.
Yeah, you're a monk.
Yeah.
That was great, except that at the bottom of the initiative is the GIF, one of which is now on fire.
Nope, you're good. I was.
Oh, I take fire damage.
He was
too,
here. You do take fire damage before you do all that. This GIF attempts to retreat from the robots. The one person who's still here is Henri, who gets to see this GIF get beaten the fuck to death by 2 robots, who just jump on him and kick him like that scene in The Devil's Advocate.
Wow.
Where the bear robots killed that Pippo.
Yeah.
Remember that, yeah.
Central Park, yeah.
You're
Was it-
you're remembering that movie way different than I am.
It was necessary to reference a shitty movie.
Hey, Devil's Advocate was an
Oh.
excellent movie.
Is that the Keanu movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Keanu
God,
and
that
Al
movie's fucking
Pacino.
terrible.
That's a great movie.
Oh god, that movie's terrible.
You crazy pants. Alright. Then Hippo gets fucked up. About a dozen hippos over here get murdered. And then at the top of the order is... who the fuck was this? Oh, this is the security system, which has nothing left to secure itself from because even Henri is the fuck out of here. A panther starts tearing up remnants of a robot. You have no idea how that's going to go. So I'm going to pull them off the initiative order. And Henri, you're in the elevator, you push the button, the doors finally close.
Actually, it's that shitty. What was that song you said you heard the freaking Muzak version of?
Oh, Down with the Sickness. But it was the lounge version, wasn't
Right,
it?
Right.
Oh, shit.
So the 3 of you are like running to the ship. Ah, you're on fire. Your
Anybody else
clothing's
want a beer?
burnt.
I'm putting out the fire as I'm in this elevator.
You get like blood all over yourselves, all over your weapons. You're
It's
rushing
ruined
the
my
fuck out.
coat.
Yeah, you're
Sucks.
fucked.
You get halfway to the ship. You turn over your shoulder, expecting to see pursuers, and Henri is like waiting for the elevator doors to open.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And you go rushing towards Karok's ship. He has kept the engine running.
Good.
Attaboy.
I need to long rest on this boat.
Unavailable.
Yeah.
Short rest though. You can do that.
Short rest? Do I do anything?
You get to Karok's vessel, and you are reminded of what you were told by Dr. Jambor. which is that immediately after he was sprung from prison by these adventurers, he went to a place called the Kerbelang, which was a smuggler's moon where all sorts of illicit goods could be obtained. And it must be fairly close by, because he also told you the ship that he was rescued in did not have a spell jamming helm.
What was Kerbelang?
It's a smuggler's moon.
Can you... Who has this... Who's got this little thing that can talk to this fucking doofus?
I do.
Can you talk to this doofus?
Call fucknuts and find out what he wants us to do.
Doofus.
Come in, fucknuts.
This
I
is
put him on
Wild
speaker.
Fox. Wild Fox to Giant Turkey.
Mr. Whatever your name was.
Dr. Jambur.
Yes, whatever. The mission failed.
What do you mean the mission failed?
You sent us in to rescue you from Gif and a law bot and beer bots.
Beer bots?
You were very well protected at home.
Don't forget we were there.
Why
And
were
we
we
were
there? We were there and we were there. Why were we there when we were there?
We were
I'm
the
very confused by what you're telling me right now.
What did the adventurers who rescued you initially look like?
One of them was wearing a robe and smelled deeply of patchouli.
And
And
One of them was covered in stage makeup.
and
And one of them was very clearly French.
and
He had a lot of blood all over his hands.
This is starting to sound familiar.
Dr. Jamwich. I do believe that the I do believe the adventurers who were tasked to rescue you were us.
Yes. I can make out.
You idiot. You didn't get us, you got our stunt doubles!
perfect.
Well done.
What are the coordinates of this moon you were taken to?
And he gives you some ridiculously complex numerical equation to direct yourselves towards the Kerbelang.
Can you simplify that? We are being piloted by an idiot.
Look at the sun.
Generally, it's recommended that idiots not do that. It's
No,
bad.
look at the sun. Stupid.
Todd looks out the window. Oh.
And you see there's like a hovering little space platform orbiting a moon nearby.
Alright, fine. Where were you taken on this moon? It's relatively small, but comparatively large object.
Is that you're getting real staticky? I'm gonna have to. And he puts it down.
No.
And you actually hear him in the background talking to, like, nobody. He's like, this fucking loser, David Bowie, never shuts the fuck up. He's cracking a beer.
Hurry up and kill me already.
Yeah, Jesus. I'm dying over here. I'm gonna die of old age.
Alright.
So, you said we get to take a short rest on the way to this moon?
Yeah,
Yes.
you get a short rest on the boat. It takes about an hour to get to the moon.
We should talk before we get there.
We should talk before we explode things.
Do I still have space herpes? I'm gonna have that, man.
You're gonna have that for the rest of your life.
Yeah, we're back on the boat. We should have some boat music.
It's the gift that keeps on giving, not the gift that keeps on giving. That's a rhino.
Is there
That's